No, you did not read the title of this video wrong. This is indeed 2024 TFNation vlog. A little bit of a explanation before I begin. Basically, last year I didn't have the greatest Friday, and I had a really good time Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I went home Monday, and a lot of the footage I captured was just kind of me in my room. I did do a lot of convention stuff, but a lot of the Friday was just sort of me in my room. And when I, got home, I edited it, and I just didn't feel the video. But with TFNation 2025 around the corner, because I'm going again this year, so come and say hi if you want to. I decided, you know what, it's whether I like the footage I got or not, it was, actually time for me to edit it, and it's perfect time with TFNation now around the corner, as I said. Now, Friday is more me in my room. I do show a few things at the convention, but a lot of it's me in my room. So if you want to just skip ahead to Saturday, just feel free, go ahead. That's where the main chunk is, really. I did think about just cutting Friday off completely, but I thought about just doing the authentic, self that I am, and just include loads of everything. I don't want to just cut the bad bits out and show the good bits. I want to be true to myself. If I had a good time, I had a good time. If I had a bad time, I show it. And I didn't want to be dishonest. So, full videos here if you want to see it. If you want to skip ahead, feel free. There's timestamps in the description below. But hope you enjoy the video, and hope to see you this year at 2025 TFNation. Roll out. Hi everyone, Transformers 5000 here. So I'm here in the Hilton Hotel here for TFNation 2024. Starting the video off a little bit differently. Last time I did it from literally the start to finish on my journey. This time I'm actually already in the Hilton. I'm on my own this year. Sadly, Harrison can't make it. So yeah, I'm going solo now. So yeah, here in my room. It's a king size bed. So I wasn't going to come here. I was going to basically just miss 2024 and go next year because Harrison couldn't make it, and I just thought I'd save the money. So I wasn't going to come, and then just, I don't know, something in my gut just told me to come, so I decided to come along and book last minute. So I didn't get the discounted rooms, but to be honest, there weren't any single rooms left. However, there were a little bit more expensive, a queen and a king size room. So basically they were both the same price, but the king size were apparently bigger, so I've got the king size. Now, I didn't want to film any of my journey. Well, I wanted to, but I mean, first time I went to TFNation, my mum and dad saw me off at a train station, and when I got to the hotel, Harrison greeted me. Whereas, when I was leaving, Harrison left me with his parents, and then I went home to my local train station and met my mother. So this time I've not actually filmed any of the journey because I didn't really want to, especially with what's going around in the world right now. I don't think I need to mention that. I didn't want to be like filming around my phone. So yeah, I do have a new backpack. Thank you to my sister who bought me this. So I do have my sort of GoPro sort of camera again. So I'll basically just walk around with that recording, and then I'll probably record a little bit here and there, like me in a hotel room, kind of like this. So this is how we start in the video. It's a little bit different than last time, but I thought I'd mix it up. I don't want this video to be as long as the last one, so editing Daniel in the future, please don't make this more than 30 minutes. Although editing me is probably thinking, Daniel, it's Friday, you have no comprehension what the rest of the weekend's going to be, you have no idea what's going to go off, so yeah, editing me is probably hating me for filming so much, whatever. So yeah, in my king size room, do you want to have a look? So starting off with the important things, fire escape. So here's the bathroom, pretty nice. Just hello. Got some lights there, and then obviously the shower and bath. And then, wait for this. Are you ready for this? It's the most fanciest coat hanger line thing you've ever seen. Look at that. The actual coat hanger rail lights up. And there's an iron, which I don't need. There's a safe, which nothing is in. And there's this box, which nothing's in, and an ironing board. And to be honest, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Like, in here, is that straighteners? I don't know. Now, this was in my last room, and I forget what it was. Is it a chair? I forget what it is. I feel like it's a chair. Bigger TV than last time, much bigger. Got another mirror here. Wait till you see. Oh, hang on. Important. Coffee bags. And decaf coffee bags. And Yorkshire tea. And what else is in here? Calming how do you say that? Chamomile. I mean, yeah, I've had that tea before and I don't know why. I'm on camera right now and I don't know why I'm just mumbling my words. I can normally say these things and I just can't get my words out. And then Earl Grey, actually, I know how to say that one. And then we got milk, which I don't want. I don't want the milk. Why can't they give plant-based milk? And the kettle. Now, wait for this. Boom! Bit of a delay there, but yeah, that's a fancy light. Got another light there. Got a chair here again. Got another fancy light. And we got another fancy light in the other end of the room. Another chair, bin, and oh, the bed. I forgot about the bed. And a picture frame on the wall. And there's like a light behind the actual bed frame thing on the wall, so that's pretty nice. And this is the view. Look at that. So when I first stayed, I stayed over there. I don't remember what floor I was. I feel like I was floor number 4. Because I know I was pretty high to the top, but I don't think I was at top. I feel like I was floor number 4, and I was sort of... see if I can get around. Sort of like over there. I think like one of them rooms. Oh, and we have a lake around the back here. Oh, look at that. I never noticed that hill, by the way, when I first came. I never noticed that hill over there. But yeah, lake, hill, old place. And a really long drop down. So I think that's kind of it for now. I've got in here probably about 40 minutes ago, just checking everything, making sure everything works. And now I'm going to unpack, I'm going to eat and have a drink of coffee, because I need caffeine now. Oh yeah, I haven't checked in yet at the TFNation. I've not got my wristbands, so I don't know how many panels I'm going to go to today, we'll have to see. So yeah, it kind of sucks that I'm on my own. Harrison's got his own things planned for this year, so that's fine, but you know, it is what it is. I'm happy Harrison's happy, and I hope Harrison had a great time. I'm definitely going to miss him, because that was like the highlight of coming here, meeting Harrison. So I'm definitely going to miss him, but I know wherever he is, because I know he's like meeting a friend or something, I know he's having a good time. There is another one of my actual voice actors who's coming this year though, Clampdown Studios. So he voices Reflector in Escape from Chaos that me and Harrison collaborated on again. And then he is going to be Springer in First Stand of the Wreckers and possibly other stories, so we'll see where that goes. So hopefully meet Clampdown Studios. Okay, so I have everything set up. Got all my stuff in the bathroom, got all my food and drink right here. Pretty nice actually, we're nice and cool here. We've got the aircon here. I'm not good with temperatures, it said it's 18, but it didn't even say if it's degrees or Celsius, just says 18. It says high, but it feels pretty chilly from this vent, so I don't know. I heard the AC was broken in this hotel, but maybe they repaired it. Maybe my room is fine, which is for a king. Maybe I should change my name to Transformers King 5000. How about that? But no, got everything. I'll show you what I've actually got. So I got some croissants, some porridge, some noodles, obviously vegan, obviously some protein, flapjacks, some cookies, a pre-workout drink, some other workout stuff that I like, a breakfast drink. So I've got a couple of snacks, stuff that I didn't eat on the train because it was just crowded. So stuff that I didn't eat on the train and just breakfast meals. So I've got my breakfast anyway, you know, in the mornings. I paid for that, so I've got that. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and tell them that I'm vegan to get some cooked stuff, you know, get some stuff cooked. I can't speak on camera, I don't know what it is. So yeah, it's all that. And some nice vegan cookies. So whoever said vegans don't eat nice stuff, there's some cookies there for you as well, so take that. I'm gonna probably go down to get registration now, and I do want to go to the Starbucks that me and Harrison went to last time. If you went back and watched my vlog from last year, me and Harrison, basically in my room right over there, we saw there was a Starbucks like over there. You can't see it, even without the curtains, you can't see it, but there's a Starbucks, and I say in the video that we basically went all like through the car park, all the way over there, across the road, and went to Starbucks. You can, I think that's it there, that green thing there, that might be Starbucks. But honestly, it took ages to get to, like longer than you would think. And we got there and it was like, sorry, we're closed. It's a new store, it's not open yet. And I think, pretty sure it opened the day we left, or the day after we left. So now it's open. I feel like I have to go and have a Starbucks. I could go to a Starbucks in the NEC, but we and Harrison did want to really go to that one last time, so I feel like I owe it to Harrison to actually check that place out. So I'll probably get there later or tomorrow. And yeah, go for registration now. So, ooh, a bit nervous now. I need to move. Well, let's go.
Let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Alex Mill. Alex, it is awesome to be up here. I hope you're having a good time.
So, just cutting in here. This king size bed, the width is taller than me. Like, my feet are at the end of the bed. I'm 5'9". The width of this king size bed is taller than me. My gosh. So I just finished a workout and look what I spotted. Someone's drove Bumblebee here. I feel like just going into like the convention room and just shouting, "Hey, who drove the freaking yellow Camaro?" Oh man, that's awesome.
How are we all? Are we having a good time? Yeah? Have we had a good afternoon? Are we having a good evening? Well, it hasn't started yet, you don't know if you are or not. But anyway, right, we are on to our next panel now. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. Bad news is that planes can't be trusted. See Starscream, for example. Okay. Unfortunately, Nick has been delayed by travel, which means that, in my opinion, this panel's just gotten a little bit better. I said it so that those two don't have to and have to take the heat for it. No, bless him. He might show up, you know, swan in, you know, it's Nick, it's cool.
Good morning, it is Saturday morning. So I didn't really record much Friday. I went to a few panels. Saw the one with Simon Furman, Nick Roach, and James Roberts. That was really interesting. As for the Friday evening, I wasn't really feeling up for it, to be honest. I think because I'm just on my own, I just didn't have the greatest time. So I'm going to be sort of brutally honest because I think that's the most genuine way to come across. But I mentioned before, like I have sort of like anxiety and stuff recently. That I am working through it, but I've noticed in this past like 2 years, I've sort of had like more social anxiety, more like approaching people. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm socially awkward. I mean, yeah, you always have them conversations when it can get socially awkward sometimes, but generally I think I'm, pretty easy to talk to. But it's that sort of initial icebreaker where you just sort of approach people. Harrison, last year when I came with him, I hope he doesn't mind me saying, but his mum actually told me like Harrison's always been this person who's approachable and he likes to approach people and talk to them and he can talk to them about anything. He was very much like that last year. If it wasn't for Harrison, I don't think I would have talked to as many people as I would have, because Harrison literally just had the confidence to just go up to anyone and just start a full-on conversation, whereas I'm not like that. I'm more of an introvert person anyway, even from being like really, really young. I would love to talk to people, and if people want to approach me and talk to me, I will talk. It's just that initial, like, in the bar, everyone's in groups, there's a couple of people on their own, but like everyone's already in the groups, and people say like feel free to approach and say hi, but it's that initial thing, and yeah, Friday just didn't go well for me, so I just sort of came back, had a drink, came back. There was 2 figures that someone left in the bar, so I handed them into staff, so hopefully that person finds them figures. But yeah, and they're reunited with the owner. But yeah, Friday wasn't great, the evening. Well, Friday was good, but Friday evening was not great. But I was speaking to Hammersmith Prime, Eli, and he was saying, I hope he doesn't mind me saying, but he recently travelled. I'll pin his channel in the right hand corner. But go check out his shorts because he recently did some travelling in Japan. He had an amazing time, but he even said like travelling alone you'll learn so much about yourself, and I've definitely learned that. I sort of realised how social anxiety has affected me in this way, and I said to myself last night, this is a prelude of what Saturday and Sunday is going to be like if you don't break out your shell. So today I'm going to try and overcome my challenges. I'm setting that as an affirmation that I'm going to break through these challenges and approach at least one person today, maybe 2 tomorrow, to break that ice more. That's just as a minimum. Of course I'll try and break that even more, but I'm going to go down and have breakfast, and then probably go to Crosshairs Productions panel, then go in the dealer room, hope to find Death's Head, and we'll see where we go from there. But I'm glad I'm reflecting on myself like this. Apologies I didn't really get much footage, but I hope you understand the reasons why. Hopefully today I get some more footage, so let's see where it goes. So just got back from breakfast. Really good actually. Some interesting things. I spoke to Primus1984 on YouTube and Instagram. I'll pin his channel in the corner right now. But spoke to him and his partner. They were really cool. I was actually sat next to them in a panel yesterday, so met them that way. And then yeah, had some interesting Transformers conversations. And I was getting a yogurt, and then David K was just next to me, and I'm like, hi. And he says, good morning. That's how I am. I'm like, good. How are you? And he's like, good. And it's just, I was saying how it's a weird experience, because it's like, that's David K, but at the same time you're like, I'm having a conversation with David K. Am I really just getting my breakfast next to David K? And it's weird experiences. It's them, but at the same time I'm like, is it you? Is it really you, or is it just someone who looks like you? It was bizarre. That's what happened last year. I was just like, what? Just yeah, amazing experience. So like, I met David K though at breakfast. That's a weird, cool thing that happened. So yeah.
To say it's like certain moments or certain iconic moments with some of your collaborators. I just want you to sort of like, how did you feel when this turned up? This is like the beginning really of your kind of the future casts sort of, you may not have known it was going to be a magnum opus at the time, but tell us a little about you know about Jeff, about kind of what this moment means to you and the kind of the history of your work.
Yeah, I mean, Target 2006 was just one of those pivotal moments, and I don't think we really realised it. It's just that I think what we realised was because we had had it categorically from Marvel US that they weren't going to use the movie characters. That gave us a certain license to tell a freer story, if you like. You know, we didn't have to dovetail everything quite so neatly with the American stories that the UK comic was reprinting.
You know if you have any more shattered glass, like the new ones?
Oh, what the new do?
Yeah, the new ones. Or, well, any generally, but yeah, mainly new.
Find one you like, you can have it for free.
Really?
Yeah, I hate them. Get rid of them.
You hate them?
I think they're weird.
I love them.
I don't want to take them out.
I've been like searching for these ones for like ages.
Well, I'll take them then.
I know, I'll give you something for them, honestly. How much were you selling them for, the replicas?
I've not been selling them all day. I've just been giving them away to kids who like them. So.
Really? So honestly, I've been searching for like these. Like,
Well, if you take a handful, I'll take 5 of them.
are you sure?
Yeah, man.
One person who wants
Well, there's a market for it.
There is. I got the game when I was a kid and I just loved them. That's like an amazing deal, thank you so much.
Enjoy it.
I will do. Wow, what a day. I don't know where Saturday went to. I was going to do like a mini haul right now. I say mini, but I was debating whether to do it now, like show you, or do a big one at the end. But, you know, I may as well. So, it's not really in any particular order, it's just what I'm grabbing out of the bag at. But, I met James Roberts again, so I met him last year, and he actually remembered me. So, I picked up volume 5 and 6 of his notebooks, and volume 1 and 2 of his screenplays. Now, the shoulder cam that I was using, this, I was getting it all ready to meet James Roberts. 5 seconds before I meet him, dead battery, and it's not like I've been recording it constantly, like I've turned it on and off, and I fully charged it when I left the house, so typically the one bit I want recorded, dead. I was waiting in line for like 14 minutes to see him. Now the next one is Eli Thanatos. You are going to say I'm very brave. I'm a braver man than you. You know where this is going. 2 Protoform Starscreams. Kind of want to customize them into Skywarp and Thundercracker. I've been on the lookout for Dirge and Thrust from Revenge of the Fallen, but I couldn't find them. So I got Revenge of the Fallen Ramjet. Next one is Darksteel. He's missing his weapon, but he was £4, so I'm not arguing with that. Then I got this guy, classic Dreadwings Bird of Fury Minicom. That is a mouthful on the tag, but he was only £3, and I've got a little idea. With the stop motion I want to make, I want to make it, I don't know if I am yet, but he will be part of it. Not like anything major, but just something pretty cool. There was this last year that I didn't get, and there's another one this year. So I got this one, it goes to Toy Food. Now, he's getting into some more stuff. So Harrison got this figure last year, but I actually said to him, like, I regret not picking this one up. So this year, from Toy Foo as well, I bought quite a bit from Toy Foo. Not in one batch, but like, I went back a couple of times. I got the Thrilling 30B. Really reminds me of the Earthspark Bumblebee. Really, really great figure. I played with him when Harrison had his last year, and I really regret not getting one. Got another one here, £10, not bad. Then I got the Shattered Glass Starscream. He is yellowed. I've kind of thought I could spray paint the yellow, but I think I might just paint over it like a different colour, like a blue or something. I don't know yet, but he comes with his swords and his guns, so that's really cool. Now, this next bit, it was kind of crazy. So, I did collect robot heroes and robot replicas, and mainly since I was a kid, you know, I've loved them. And I went to a stall, and I'm not joking, they have every single one that I've been searching for. And I'm like, how much do you want for them? And this guy, if he's watching this, thank you so much. He was like, you can have them. So I was insistent that I don't just have them for free, but he was like, no, you take them. I've had them for 2 years. I've been trying to sell them. They won't sell. Take them. So I'm like, I can't. I feel bad if I just take them, because I literally just showed up to a stall and 5 seconds later he was giving them me. I'm like, oh, do I take them? So he said basically, yeah, if you want to give something, just £5, and here's what I got. He called me his saviour, and then I called him my saviour, because these are the ones I've been wanting. So I got Ratchet, I got the Fallen, I got Barricade, we're not done yet, Megatron, Optimus Prime, I'll try and go through them a bit quicker, Skids, we're not done yet. So these are the robot heroes. I got Bee and Ravage, Sideswipe and Sideways, and I got Jolt, another Bee, Skywarp. And then I had one of these tickets they gave out in the catalogue panel, and I'm not even joking, when they were read the numbers out, you could win. You got these tickets, and if they read a number out, and if it was your number, you won something. And my number was 0051561. They went, okay, next ticket we're picking out to win 0051566. I'm like, oh no, it's me. 9. 1 digit away. 1 digit. But I think that is everything I bought. Yeah, so which panels did I go to? Let's actually have a look, because I can't remember off the top of my head. For Shattered Glass, the opening ceremony I went to, Shattered Glass by Joe Powell. Amazing, go check it out if it's not already out by the time this video's up. The cataloguing one, I came in probably 20 minutes late. Spotlight, Simon Furman, I came back 20 minutes late, and they're the ones I went to. I'm going to go to ClubCon soon, but I really want to go around the dealer hall. There's a few things that I still want to get. Hopefully I get them, but the next clip you see, I imagine, will be ClubCon. And I met Clampdown Studios a few times in the dealer's room and, you know, in the hotel, so really great to meet another voice actor. So, awesome.
It's escaped by Sender. It is G1 Target Master 5 balls.
hope he didn't think I put that on there. I accidentally bought a £500 Megatron.
Oh, excellent. I don't see it. No, it's there, right in the corner back away from high. I see you. All good. Do we have 450? 450 in the front row. Oh, 500. Even five. Somebody wants this for £500. 450 is going once. 450 is going twice. Sold for 450.
This is just to announce that the first episode of our new podcast, where we effectively interview each other. And we talk about our careers.
Mr. Chris Speed! Next up, we have Mr. Greg Berger! Keep your hands going for Kakamari! And finally, Mr. David King!
My multiversal locator has brought me to these coordinates. Elite Guard High Command have asked me, or tasked me, with apprehending one of the multiverse's biggest threats, Megatron.
How is Optimus Prime the Transformers animated here? Why do they have a multiversal locator? Well, if you've seen the Transformers animated Season 5 episode, Optimus gets his multiversal locator, you'd know, wouldn't you?
I'm not used to dragging fugitives in this terrain. I need help from someone with more experience at Earth's natural world.
With a practiced flick of his wrist, Optimus punched a series of commands into his multiversal locator. Curious birds, perched high above in the trees, scattered as a second bolt of energy opened a new portal in a wooden clearing. Optimus watched as a figure, their features obscured by the light of the portal, walked into the woods.
Grimlock! I'm glad Black Arachne authorized this mission. I need your help in...
But this isn't the Grimlock that Optimus expected. No. This Grimlock walked with an intimidating confidence, casting a significant shadow over Prime as he loomed over him, his red energy sword in hand, and a pretty stylish spiked golden crown. This Grimlock had almost the air of leadership around him.
Me not know who Black Arachne. Black Arachne. Black Arachne. Me not know who you talking about. Me, Gorilla, King of Autobots, demand to know why.
So, I hope you enjoyed some of the footage I captured at ClubCon. That was amazing. It is currently, what time is it? Let's have a look. It's currently 52 minutes to midnight. That was awesome, ClubCon. I was with Clampdown Studios. Great to meet you, Woody. If you're watching this, pleasure. So yeah, ClubCon kicked off in a good way. I've got all my figures on display here. Obviously, I brought both Cybertron and Optimus with me. I mean, I've just got Shattered Glass Starscream, there, just because there's no room on there. So I'll do a shot of them in a minute. But so ClubCon, yeah, wow. They gave us, I've packed him away now, but they gave us like these little postcards of RC holding Daniel. So, Daniel worked with Keith, so that was really cool. So, yeah, the Pretenders cosplay, that was really cool. I loved, obviously I don't know the people behind the cosplay, so I don't know whether they watch the videos or not, but Armada Megatron, man, that was a cool cosplay. Thunderhoof, finally seeing, and Steeljaw, finally seeing some love for RID. All I hear is hate with RID. I'm in the minority that love RID, so much like I'm in the minority that loves Beast Machines. So yeah. Anyway, so then it was the Matrix test. Me and Clampdown Studios didn't do too bad on it, but it was a Matrix test, so it was difficult. Then we have a charity auction, and guys, how much money are you actually carrying around? How much money are you carrying around with you? Whew. Wow. Then there was a script reading. That was hilarious. I really want to talk about that, but I'm sure TFNation will put out like their own videos of what was recorded. So I definitely think you should check out TFNation's YouTube channel and see if they upload that and give that a listen, because that was really fun from start to finish. Then there was the like a surprise. So that was with Greg Berger. He went on a very personal, emotional, and spiritual talk. I want to say loads about this, but I feel for those who were there and listening to Greg speak, you know what I'm saying here. It's one of those moments where you just listen and you can't really say in words what it is. He was talking about some stuff that happened in his life, and it weren't Transformers related really. It was just sort of about him, and it was very personal, very like he was showing an intimate connection, how he really feels about things and stuff he went through, and it was it pulled at your heartstrings, and it was very heartfelt. That's all I'm going to really say, and I don't want to comment too much on it because, like I said, those who know. Maybe TFNation will also upload a video of that, I don't know. But then there was much more than meets the eye. So that was basically, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at the schedule. But much more than meets the eye was basically the first 3 episodes of G1, more than meets the eye, but it was much more than meets the eye because they went back, got the original recordings for the first 3 episodes, animated, deleted scene, and put it all together. And now I've seen deleted scenes for G1. I'm not going to spoil it. They didn't want us to film it, but they did say it will become publicly available, and that's why I don't want to spoil it. Not sure when, but they said it will be publicly available. So you guys can watch G1 in the first 3 episodes how it was supposed to be, and let me tell you, it once you watch it, you at least for me, you can't unsee it. So that's all I'm gonna say. Like if you watch the original 3 episodes, like the actual one that came out, you'll start to see the big holes in them, like where scenes were meant to fit in, and yeah. So yeah, I'll show you a look at my figures now. I spoke for like 5 minutes. So these robot heroes and robot replicas, I don't know whether I caught it on video because my sort of GoPro sort of style of camera died, but all these I got for £5. Again, thank you so much to the guy who did that. Basically, in case I didn't manage to record it, he basically said that he didn't want any of these. He's been carrying them around for like 2 years and no one wants them, no one wants to buy them, and he doesn't like them. And it just so happened like the ones he had were ones I've been searching for ages. Skids, I've always kind of wanted, never really seen him. Same with Prime. Ratchet, Fallen, Megatron and Barricade, all ones I've always wanted. The Bumblebees, the Jolt and the Sideswap, the Sideways, Skywarp, Ravage, want them. And he was like, no, you can have them. I'm like, no, I feel really bad just taking them. Let me give you something. So after some debate, he said, you know, if you really feel so inclined to give me some money, just give me a £5. I'm like, that's fine, because each one of these could easily go for £3, £4, £5 each. So that's cool. Again, I brought Optimus as a little reminder of my time with Harrison. Got this little guy. 2 Proform Starscreams. I want to make Skywarp and Thundercracker. I've got 2 more of these at home. One is Starscream, one was the backup that I bought last year that I was going to customize but never did because I ended up breaking the rest of the other Starscreamers slightly. So this one looks like it's going to break if he falls off a shelf. Got to be careful. But he's got his missile, so that's cool. I don't actually have that in my originals. Darksteel. Got some... I'm not going to spoil anything, but got an idea with him. And again, Harrison got this guy last year, and I was like, damn, I missed out. I should have bought him because I loved the Earthspark B, and this really reminded me of him. Got him though. And we have this guy. My gosh, the amount of time that I took damage from this guy in the Transformers game. And then we have probably my favourite of them all, Shatterglass Starscream. Now, I actually did see Shattered Glass Megatron in box for like 25, and like an idiot I passed up because I thought I saw another one loose but for cheaper somewhere else. So I looked around, couldn't find it, went back and it was gone. So I don't know, I got this guy from Toy Fu. He is yellowed, but I'm thinking of like painting the yellow parts blue or something. I don't really know, to be honest, but I want the Shattered Glass Megatron. I really want to get the Shattered Glass Jetfire. Maybe Optimus if I see him, especially after seeing Crosshair's Productions Shattered Glass stop motion today. That was really like telling me that, wow, I really need to get that figure. And then I really wanted to get the Velocitron Dead End, Drag Strip, sorry, not Dead End. It's been a long day, okay, forgive me. But yeah, Velocitron Drag Strip, I would love to get him. I was looking for Megatronia, but I didn't find her again, so I don't really know how I'm gonna get her. I got these books here from James Roberts. These are going away for Christmas. My family has said, you know, if I saw anything, then let me buy it, and then they'll give me the money. So they're going away for Christmas. This one, and tomorrow I'm hopefully going to meet Simon Furman. So I've got 2 other issues of the Definitive G1 collection, Volume 1 and 6, that I want him to sign. And I'm going to try and get some people to sign this, so that's cool. That was the first item I bought last year, so that's my first ever TFNation purchase, so it's a really special one. And I reread it the other day before I came here, so it's really cool. I were going to make the effort to see Simon today and show him my top, but I won't be able to wear this tomorrow because I've bought it today and I don't want it to stink. But I didn't manage to meet Simon today because I was queuing up for James Roberts because I didn't want them books to sell out. So yeah, the queue for James Roberts was a long one, and then Simon Furman had his panel, so yeah, I just didn't have time. Then the dealer room closed. I'm like, oh no. So I'm gonna meet him tomorrow, so I won't get a chance to show him this shirt, but I'm still gonna meet Simon Furman. I've waited so long to say that. Gonna meet Simon Furman. I was also looking for Energon Alpha Q, which I couldn't find. Thrilling 30 Straxus, which Toyfu apparently had quite a few of, but I didn't see them. And apparently sold out loads today, so I don't know, maybe I'll find them tomorrow. So yeah, I'm hoping to, get some more figures, so we'll see what tomorrow brings, but I'm really tired. It took it out of me today. Didn't really get a chance to go to the bar today. I would have actually gone and spoke to more people. I feel much better today than I did last night. So I really genuinely would have made the conscious effort. I spoke to a few people this morning and throughout the day, but it's just, I'm way too tired. If I go down to the bar now, I'm going to get back in this room about 1:30, and I want to get up about 6, so maximum effort tomorrow, and then yeah, that's it really, but I'll see you soon. Good night. Okay, so it's day 3 today, it's Sunday. I've had my breakfast, got ready, and man, did I need sleep this morning. Did not sleep well at all, I was shattered. I've got the 2 issues of Definitive G1 collection that I want to have at Fernstein, so I'm going to go down now, get in before the actual first sort of panel in the Traders Hall, look around, maybe buy something, then go to the opening ceremony, go back to the Traders Hall, get them Simon Furman, come back up here, drop my books off, and then probably go back and spend some money. Wish me luck.
Please give a massive warm.
A mother calling Hasbro and complaining hysterically that her son had locked himself in the bathroom, and who also was crying hysterically and would not come out because we had killed Optimus Prime. He would not come out until he was brought back to life. And the woman demanded that Hasbro do something about it. And then I guess they received enough of those calls, basically, then Hasbro said that we had to do something fast. Yeah. So it was definitely a last minute. We still had empty slots for script assignments for the end of the season, but we were not planning on bringing Optimus Prime back for any reason until we realized we had to.
Yeah. Because famously, you had brought him back as a zombie and then chucked him into a sun. So, he was as dead as could possibly be, even worse than he was in Transformers, the movie where he was legally declared dead.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure that was something that was pre-planned before the idea of bringing Optimus back in the last 2 episodes. I think that might have been a filler episode. Because clearly, when I wrote Bird and Hearts to Bear, that was paving the way for season 3 with Rodimus being the leader.
The leader. And as we talked about that on Friday, famously, that episode, Bird and Hearts to Bear, almost brings Rodimus's hero journey, as you mentioned on Friday, to a close. And then, as we said, this episode comes along, and all of a sudden, it's sort of like, all right, okay, cool, Rodimus, because, well, we're about to find out what happens to Rodimus's leadership in just a few minutes. So let's talk a little bit about
the stories that didn't make the cut for the books, and I think it's interesting. He's touched on things in panels before. This is dedicated to that. So please welcome to the stage my very dear friend James Roberts.
Robots in Disguise was launching at the same time. John Barber was writer, and so there was some kind of horse trading going on as to who was going to get what characters. Most of the G1 characters were alive, and some hadn't been used. The number that hadn't ever been used in the IDW continuity shrank as time went on, as you'd expect. But at that stage, 2011 actually, beginning of 2011, we kind of had a lot of choices. I don't know who, I probably jumped in there first as an excited kind of fan and said, oh, I'll pick them and then. The character that didn't make the cut, one of several, I'll mention the others, but Powerglide was going to be on the crew.
and he was going to be tailgate, so in lieu of tailgate there was going to be power glide. And the reason was, and this was the kind of mechanical stage of putting kind of the plot together, building your characters, building your archetypes, and I wanted somebody which within IDW didn't have any baggage, didn't have any backstory, could also be something of a kind of ingenue, a bit of a naive character, an audience surrogate. Now, the way in which Tailgate was incapacitated for several million years wouldn't necessarily have worked with Powerglide because he's got an auto and can fly. So I don't know how I would have taken Powerglide off the board for the necessary length of time and resurrected him, but I ruined that idea myself because when Mike Costa and I were co-plotting Chaos, Mike said, "Oh, I need lots of Autobot flyers for a particular scene. Who's out there?" And I just reflexively said, "Oh, blah blah blah," and I put Powerglide on the list, and he used it. So I love it when I hear that.
Yeah, first time I've seen the product in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really cool.
I'll play with it if you want. Yeah.
They feel like really good quality as well.
No, they are. I mean, I have to say, I've worked in toys for about 30 years and things like that. But it's, they are, and that's what I really like about them. Because normally you got like an action figure, and you just buy it as an action figure, and then they're posable. But you actually build them together. But the fact you build them together, but they also, in terms of they're actually quite reasonably stiff joints. So you can actually hold a pose, things like that. And also, if you know, obviously, people are really super fans and know obviously what they're about, but you can actually swap the parts out. And David, obviously, Megatron's arm for Optimus Prime in the show. I mean, I'm not deep enough to know that, but so if you want to build something like that, you can do that. As opposed to just having to buy the character, you just put his arm off and put it back on.
It's interesting because they just fit together quite seamlessly, and it's not like there's big gaps in them like Lego or
like
that.
And I think as well, I think the thing about obviously blockers in terms of obviously the way they've created it, I think these are not obviously the most detailed characters, but when you start moving into this, if you get, I know there's Optimus Prime on, but each piece is sculpted as opposed to being an actual, like a squared off block, it's like what Lego would do. So you know, the actual character you see there is obviously the character obviously, and then
they look really cool, How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
I waited a long time to meet you.
Oh, well, thank you. Very nice
to meet you. Yeah. I've got a couple of items I wanted to bring to sign if you don't mind.
Very happy to do so.
So, it's actually like the definitive G1 collection, so I don't know, that's the main one I was wanting to sign. I don't mind if you sign that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm happy.
Maybe if you could do it like on the... Maybe we could do it like here on the... On this bit here?
Yes, certainly.
I just want to say as well, like, finding where I live, there's not many sort of comic books at all. So it was really hard to get like the original Marvel and the reprint. So when this came out, collecting everything, I was like, really appreciate that.
It's great to get it all in one series.
Yeah, it really was amazing. But I create like my own stories and everything like that as well, like writing all Transformer stories. So I do like stop motion and stuff like that, so I'm constantly reading and getting inspired by them.
Oh, that's great. I mean, you know, it was a fun, you know, I kind of curated the whole series.
Yeah.
So it was great to have, like, we're going to get everything in the right order.
Yeah.
You know, American stories and British stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was fun to do.
Yeah, and I mean, that one was like the first one I've read as well. So I've got a record story fan called First Stand of the Record, which is a bit of play on words from like James Roberts.
Stand. Oh, thank you very much. Lovely, thank you very much.
So it's going to be like a team of inexperienced wreckers doing the first mission.
Oh, nice.
And yeah.
Oh, brilliant. No, well, best of luck with that. Let me give you one of our, that's our podcast Andrew and I are doing at the moment.
Yeah.
And that will take you straight to it.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Really nice to meet
Thank you. You too. Thanks. Oh my gosh.
Hey there, you okay?
Hi, yeah, how are you?
Getting by, thanks. You?
Good. I'm good, thank you. Just wanted to come up and ask if you might want mind signing something that I've got. So it's quite a special item actually. So last year was my first TFNation, and this was the first thing I bought, and it was and I loved like your art in this book. It really sort of emulated like what season like 1, 2 and 3 looked like, and
I tried my best to emulate it.
It really worked. It came across. I wonder if you'd like maybe be able to sign it like round where your name is. I've been loving like the shattered glass stories and everything as well, and the artwork on them. It's really great, honestly.
Well, thank you very much. Are you just here for the day?
No, I've been here all weekend. Yeah.
Okay. You having fun?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You getting everything done you want to get done?
I think so, yeah. I'm trying to make sure that I remember everything. I just met Simon Furman over there for the first time.
He's a gent.
Yeah.
He's proper gent. Do you know who you're looking for the other chapters?
Yes, I think I look quite a few of them are here like this week, and I know Jim and Chris McFeely are here.
Chris will be wandering around. Gav Spence is behind David Kay's queue at the moment. It's the first table by the wall.
Right, okay.
And Kurtz Bolter is at the opposite end down there.
Right, okay. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Really, really great story. At least we got season 4 now.
It's always a delight to see it.
Yeah. Like I said, my first TFNation last year, and it was the first thing I bought. So, a bit of a nostalgic piece for me as well.
It'll always be a point of pride.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you. You too. Cash, please. Yes, please. I don't know if I could get him to sign this book as well. I don't know if I could get Gavin to sign this book as well. I was wondering if you'd be able to sign this book.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Just put it there.
I contributed to the wash club.
The bit that everyone said.
Yeah, took a real turn.
There you go. I've only got this one, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, if you could be signing like where your name is, it's alright.
I only have a black pen though, I don't know if
That's okay.
Look, you can tell that guy, he knows what he's doing. He's got a gold pen.
It was my first TFNation last year, and that was the first item that I bought. So it's like nostalgic for me now. That it was the first ever thing I bought from here, and it's great to actually get like a animated sort of season 4.
I look back on it, it's not as bad as I remember. Yeah, exactly. It's all the critics say.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But no, thank you very much.
Oh, no worries. That remains like my favourite thing I've ever done. Like this.
Yeah.
Anything really. So.
It really is. It really is worth it. Thank you anyway. Thank you. Take care. You too.
Let's stop on it.
Oh, thank you.
The building could be on fire and everyone's still going.
Can't find that jet.
Sorry. Do you want to come back later?
No, it's all good.
I wanted to come and say hi. I've seen you a few times walking around, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind signing something
I'd be
for
happy
me.
to sign whatever you got for me.
So, it was my first TFNation last year, and this was the first item that I ever bought.
Okay.
And I wanted it for a while, actually. This.
Oh, you tracked that one down. That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, no, have you seen Chris at all? You
yeah.
should get Chris to sign it too if you haven't already.
Yeah, I've got a couple already. So it's just on the, we've just done it sort of up next to the names on the back.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I've always seen these in it as well, and I've always like been interested.
Have you ever had a look through?
I've not, no.
Yeah,
Do you mind?
take a look.
That's very nice.
Oh,
that
cheers.
one. No
If
worries.
I see Chris McFeely, which I may or may not, I will bring him back and get him to sign yours too.
Thank you.
Okay, so keeping with the theme of show my haul as I go, I got some crazy stories. The definitive G1 collection, and I basically have been waiting to meet Simon Furman for a long time, and he signed. He signed the book, and then he also signed this one. And Simon Furman was so gentle, like he's so kind, and I was talking to him about like, you know, my stories and how I'd wanted a collection like the definitive G1 collection for so long, and he was so sweet. Also, he gave me his thing for podcast. Scan this QR code and it will take you to his podcast. Well, a while ago, it was last year. Last year was my first TFNation, but I got this, and I spoke to quite a few people about it. So let's open it. Now, yes, the value on this. I mean, it's a pretty rare item anyway. People try and find this, and what I've got will probably bump the value up more, but I'm not interested in that. I'm not going to sell it. This is purely like an accomplishment sort of thing. So I spoke to Ed Peary. Spoke to Ed and he signed it there. And then he said, oh, Gavin's over there. So I went to Gavin and he signed it. Then I went to Jim Sorensen and he signed it, just where their names are. And then Jim was like, has Chris signed it yet? And I'm like, no. So Chris came over, Chris McFeely, and signed it. The other people, I think Andrew Turnbull is here. I've not really seen him walking around though, so I don't know where he is. I mean, the other sort of people who contributed to making a book aren't here this year, I don't think. Yeah, so I've got 4 signatures of people who, from artists to writers to stories, yeah. So that's really cool. And then from Jim Sorensen's table, I got this. So that's pretty cool. The 2011 Botcon comic. It's a Stunticon job. So having these two together, man, wow. And then I went to meet Catherine Cavardi, and I was in line with Joe Powell, and he gave me his Shattered Glass poster. Thank you, Joe. I don't know if you're watching this, but brilliant. I was talking to him about his premiere of Shattered Glass. Definitely recommend it. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously, but definitely recommend it. And I also got this, so I got the other Thunderclash story, but I didn't get this one, so I kind of went back and thought, oh, you know what, I'm only going to miss out on it, so I got it. Plus it's going to Toy Fu, so that's... So I got those, and then figure-wise, I got a couple. So last year I sort of wanted to delve into the sort of universe, well, do you want a bit chug sort of era? Because I missed out on a lot of that growing up. I was wanting to get Grapple and Inferno, but then I just thought, you know, because the thing is, if I do come next year or to next Toy Fu event, you know, they're always going to be these sort of figures because these are sort of quite common. So I just decided to get one and just experience the mold, and if I want to, you know, Grapple later on down the line, then I'll get him later down the line. But yeah, I got myself an Inferno. Got myself this guy to go with the other one on the shelf up there. You can't see him. These are going to be mainly sort of drones or other sort of characters that I might try and change the hue of, but you know, for my series obviously. But yeah, then we got this one. I was like, I saw it and I'm like, I should probably get this. And he does have his blades, because I had mixed feelings about this. Like, blades, my gosh, that is so cool. But then, if you own this mold, you know what this is like. I had Blades Master. Not the nicest transformation to deal with. So I might transform him to robot mode once and keep him in this mode just so he doesn't fall off the shelf and die. Then I got this. This was just sort of a you know, I just saw her and just like, I kind of always wanted this. RC. So yeah, that's RC. And then with the same purchase, I got Robot Heroes Ratchet, which I don't have. I have the one with his saw blade. And then the last one, we got Cyber Shark, and his fin is missing. There, where's his fin? Panic over. So I do have a Cyber Shark at home, but he's missing his gun, his weapon, his fins. He's just, you know, a bit of a mess. So it's nice to actually have Cyber Shark. Boom, 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 boom. So I got 2, 4. I got 6 today. That's not bad. That's pretty good, and a couple of comic books. That's pretty good. I don't think I've overspent. When you look at the figures I've got, I'm like, oh no, that's a lot. But half of them that I'm looking at right now, half of them are free. Well, they cost £5, but the guy wanted to give me them for free. So generally, the figures that I would have probably just picked up anyway. Because if the Robot Heroes and the Robot Replicas, what I got yesterday that I mentioned, if he was charging like £2, £3, £4 for each one, I probably would have passed up. So I only got them because they were so cheap. So generally, what I'm sort of counting is the figures that I've got, that I've actually gone out and bought. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 start screen. 11 figures, and I'm not including like Robot Heroes, like I was saying. So yeah, not in 11 figures. I think that's not too many. That's pretty good. I was looking for more Shattered Glass. I was looking for 330 Straxus, Dark Mount, whatever. Couldn't find him. Everyone kept saying that they had Straxus and then he was sold. Everyone kept saying that they had Shattered Glass and they've sold. I saw a seal of Shattered Glass Megatron for 25 and I didn't get it. Because I thought I saw another one around the corner for cheaper, loose. And I'm like, yes. And he went. So yeah, but I'm not in a rush for them. I can always try and hunt them down somewhere else, or I can wait till next year. So that's that. Anyway, I think I am going to go to the closing ceremony soon, and then I might get some tea. So I'll talk to you all later. So here's what I got. Got this mini Ratchet today. and like I said, the Robot Heroes and the Robot Replicas all paid £5 for all of them. They're sort of just wedged because I'm just about to pack them up. I've transformed them all into alt mode, but here's a quick look at what I've got. I've sort of worked out what I've spent, and I believe that I have spent about 110, so not too bad at all. I'm pretty happy with what I've got, and yeah, I don't think I overspent. I think last year I spent 220, 250 maybe. I don't think I spent. I don't know. I don't even think I spent that much. But again, you've got to remember this from here, as well as the Optimus, because I already had him. I brought him with me, but all this, if it wasn't in that deal, I wouldn't have any of that. So really, this is what I've come out with. These ones here. So I'm going to be packing them away now. So, yeah.
Hello and welcome to... Oh, hold on, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Oh, I know, it's that time again. Katrina. David. I know. Have you all had a fantastic time? I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you for supporting us. I want to take just a few minutes to give some very special love to some people in the room, people who, without them, this weekend would not be possible. First of all, if we can bring the lights up, please, in the room, so that we can acknowledge
the best possible way. The people in the blue shirts, the organizers, the participants, everybody here. Everybody's on the same ripple of the same pond. Everybody gets the same joke, the same references. This is beautiful, and I'm so happy to join you again. Thank you.
Finally, please give a massive round of applause to Mr. David King.
Greg is so eloquent, and his speech, that's the speech. That is the speech, and thank you for that. I love you people up here, and I just want to say, on behalf of, there is no us without any of you. It doesn't happen, and so from the bottom of our hearts, I want to thank you for supporting all of us over the years, and the Transformers are alive and well, and I think it's fantastic, and you're all just lovely from all over the world. Thank you. Cheers.
Well, that was the closing ceremony, and that's basically it. I'm going to go downstairs, have my tea, because I've not really properly ate in a couple of days, and then I'll probably just wrap up. So, yeah, thanks for watching if you've watched this far. Well, that's it. I just want to thank everyone for watching this video. Just summarise it up a little bit. I really enjoyed it. Friday, I enjoyed Friday, just the evening that I was a little bit disheartened about, but I really corrected myself yesterday, Saturday, and today, Sunday. So I don't think I spent all that much, to be honest. I got a couple of books, like comics and James Roberts books. They're gonna go away for Christmas, so I'm not actually paying for them. Thank you, Mum, Dad, and my sister. And yeah, like just on figures, I've spent about 110, so not that much. Not that much at all. Well, it is, but there's people going around spending thousands, so I could be in that category, but I don't have that money. So I met some really cool people. Saw Dan Storm again. really, really great to see him. I saw him last year. Saw Clam Down Studios. Really great to meet you, Clam Down. And spoke to a lot of amazing people. Some of them had social media, some don't, but you know, if I spoke to you, you know, I'm sure you probably could tell from our conversation that I was really, you know, engaged and really enjoyed being a part of those conversations. Speaking of which, when I was having my trial of Megatron comics, I met Chris McFeely and Jim Sorensen. I just got in like a 20-minute conversation. Like, it felt like a really in-depth conversation. They were telling me things about Transformers Animated, stuff about the book they liked, what they enjoyed, and yeah, I don't know how much my camera captured it because it died again. I don't know why, because the memory's not too full. I mean, it is now, but at the time it wasn't. And yeah, last year the camera was fine, so don't know why it's like this. It had a really good charge before I set off to TFNation. But yeah, we had a real good chat, and hopefully captured on video. But yeah, met Sam Furman. I went up to Kavari, and I didn't get any pictures or signed or anything. I didn't record. I tried, but my camera died. So, you know, I went up to her and just said, you know, I just wanted to come up and say hi, and asked her how she feels about Twitch, how she feels about Transformers. She said that she really loves talking to people. She really likes Twitch as a character, you know, bringing her to life. She said she'd watched some of the Transformers. I think she said G1. She watched it as a kid, and then I think she said, because there was so much going on today, but I think she said she watched G1 and then she sort of came back into Transformers, so that's really cool. And I was saying, you know, sometimes it's better that way, not to be in a specific mindset of it's only got to be done this way. You know, you can only voice this character this way. I mean, look at all the different Optimus Primes we've got, you know, Earthspark and Animated with David Kay, you know, those, and the Unicron trilogy, you know, sounding like a character, like replicating their voice isn't always the best way. And that's what I try and do in my series a lot, change the sort of voice and make it unique, make it stand out. So Joe Powell, I think I mentioned that earlier. He gave me one of his posters, really cool. I was, you know, talking to him about his Shattered Glass stop motion, and just kept bumping into people. It was really nice. Off my wish list, I got Shattered Glass Starscream, Cybershark, a little parrot sort of transformer with Dreadwing, but I mean, he's not a parrot, but he kind of looks like a parrot. I have plans, maybe. And who else did I get from it? Protoform Starscream, got two of them. Like, the weekend just goes by so quick and it's just a blur. But I mean, I met James Roberts, and as I said, the camera died. He remembered me. Really amazing conversation. I went to his panel. Simon Furman, just exactly like Peter Cullen, how I imagined he would be, he was. The panels were really great. I didn't go to all of them, unfortunately, but I know some people have been recording, like got their phones recording. I recorded I think 2 panels all the way through, so that was really cool. But I tried to do what I could. I got a decent amount of panels done. I got like over half, and I'm quite happy with how I handled the Traders Hall. I kept wanting to go back in, but I really did search top to bottom, and the Traders Hall closed at 4 and I left at 3:30. I didn't sort of get forced out at 4 o'clock. I sort of left on my own terms. You know, I got to about 3 o'clock and I was like, I could just walk around here again and not buy anything, or buy something that I don't need, or I can go to a panel and actually sit down and listen. And I left on my own terms in the Traders Hall at 3:30, and I'm really kind of proud of myself for that, because I just sort of just took myself out and I was like, yeah, I'm not spending any more money. One thing I did do, I'm not sure how much footage I captured because of the camera dying, but also my phone. I tried to record quite a lot, but I don't know what that's going to be like, because I've recorded a lot of short videos and a couple like minute or two long videos, so I don't know how this video will look in terms of footage. I know it's going to be me talking a lot, but I think a great thing about vlogs is reflection, you know, it's a journey. And if you see me at the start of this TFNation vlog, I probably wasn't the best, and I feel like I've, you know, become better. Today I went and actually had a meal in the bar, and I spoke to some really cool people. Again, if I was speaking to you, thank you so much. Dan Storm was there, Speedstream the TARDIS was there, and yeah, people just kept coming up. And again, like Friday, I wanted to talk to people, but I just couldn't really. But today, you know, I just like, screw it, I'll go for it, I'll talk to people. And I think there was a couple other people who were feeling a bit the same like as I did Friday, a little bit anxious, so you know, I was trying to speak, and yeah, I think it went really well, so I'm happy with that. Now, in terms of the footage, just sort of backtracking a bit, one thing I really tried to do with this convention is live in the moment. I didn't want to just sort of film and watch my camera and not absorb the information, because other people are recording it anyway, so I can always go back and watch. I just mainly recorded footage for this video, and even at this time of recording, I don't know whether I'm actually going to make the video or whether it's just something I'm going to keep in my hard drive. I don't know, but I really tried to live in the moment, just without the phone, just sit and listen rather than filming all the time. It's nice when you have a GoPro when the battery doesn't die, that you can just casually record and forget about it and walk around. Because last year I recorded hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of a traders hall, and I was like watching bits of the footage like, I completely forgot about this. You know, you forget you're recording, you forget like you going up to people, casually just filming. And yeah, so everything gets documented that way, but I didn't want to just go around with a phone. So everything's packed up now, well, apart from my toothbrush and toothpaste and mouthwash and my breakfast for the morning. Gonna leave tomorrow about 11 o'clock, hopefully in the taxi to the train station, and then get home hopefully about let's have a look. I get back to the train station, home at 1 o'clock. So I'll probably get to my house about 1:30. We'll see. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's watched this. I know it's been me talking a lot, but again, I think vlogs is part of the journey, and this has been a personal journey for me. And I've been talking to you and showing you my stuff I've bought and talking to you about the actual event and what it's been like. I don't think I have anything else to say though, so I will hopefully speak to you all in the next video. So I'm not gonna, you know, record any more videos of me travelling home or anything like the last one. This one's a different kind of vlog. I don't know, if I come next year maybe I'll switch it up again and do a different format, but for now this is this year's vlog, just a bit different to last year's. Could make the same as last year's, but it's just gonna be a carbon copy, and I thought, you know, let's make it a little bit different. So we started filming in the hotel room and we are ending it in the hotel room. So thank you everyone. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at TFNation, join the Discord link below in the description. And if you also attended, let me know what you thought of the convention. So till all are one, and TFNation, we're all one. Take care.